Yesterday we had 2 questions for our segment of Community Answers. The first one is, I love going on runs before work, but during the chilly months, it always seems like the temperature is colder right before the sun comes up. Why is that? Shouldn't the sun bring warmth? And we have that answer for you from our weather anchor, Randy.
Thanks a lot. Well, if there's no fronts and precipitation nearby, the daily temperature cycle is primarily controlled by radiation and the radiation budget. So what this is comparison of incoming radiation from the sun or sunlight and the terrestrial radiation given off by the Earth's surface felt as heat. Now, if you think of the sunlight shining down on the Earth as like someone putting pennies into a jar, as you start out, it's very cold. You put the pennies in, the money adds up, the warmth adds up. So as long as the sun is shining down on the Earth, the amount of radiation adds up. And then once you have your jar pretty filled up as well, and you take some of those pennies away or you take some sunlight away, it's not like it's going to drastically change. So the Earth's surface is typically in radiation debt from a couple of hours before sunset to near sunrise, when the sun comes up and the deposits of the incoming radiation from the sun equalizes with the withdrawals of radiation from the Earth, and we get the coolest temperature of the day. And actually in winter months it does feel a lot cooler because the radiation debt is longer and the coldest temperature of the day actually occurs as much as an hour after sunrise. So we actually get our low temperatures at different times, but very close to sunrise.
That's really neat. So for me it's kind of like, you know, it's always darkest right before the sun comes up, you know, right before it gets light. It's always coldest right before it gets warm.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Brandy.
Right.
Our next question is, one sent in, where does Matt Gittins get his pants? And though you may think he gets them from Party City or the circus or maybe the Twilight Zone, he actually gets them from a legitimate golf online store that has them there.
That's cool.
I know, so fun. Well, there you go. Your community has answered. If you missed your chance to help out with the segment, head on over to our Facebook page today.